Hello again from Radiant Tarot. My name is Peter, and this is my Radiant Tarot Rider-Waite deck, which I love truly. I'm very grateful to Althena, who has sent me a message via YouTube asking for a reading. And she's asking actually for a health reading. Now, while I just shuffle these cards, what I would say is that if you're concerned about your health, don't ask the tarot, go and ask the doctor. However, that's not to say that the tarot cannot help in some way. So I'm quite prepared on this occasion to do a small reading for Althena regarding her health, and she does have one or two questions around it. Okay, so here we go. The first question she asks is, what should she do now? What should Althena do now with regard to her health? And then she asks, is there a direction that she should go, or a purpose? We'll see what the cards have to say. Now, first of all, we have to cut the cards this way. The middle one we turn around, and because that's the way it's done, we add them all together again, and we'll pick up from the pack a card which is where Althena finds herself right now. And what have we got? We've got the Four of Cups. And when I see this card, I mean, you see a chap there leaning against a tree, wondering where on earth is he going? What has he got to look forward to? He sat there thinking, what direction should I go in? Or is there a future for me? Or I'm going to be stuck in this situation for the rest of my life, for the rest of my days. But he's looking at one cup. He's not looking at the three cups in front of him here. He's looking at this one. He can only see this. He cannot see. Maybe I should hold this up. He cannot see the three other things in his life, opportunities or futures. You know, he's concentrating on just the one only. And that is where Althena finds herself at this minute. We'll leave that there. So really, we've already established that, you know, there is actually a direction that Althena can go on if she chooses it. But she's got to get over this one route that she finds herself either driving herself down or being driven down. Anyway, what we'll do now is we'll take a couple of cards and we'll ask the question, what does Althena do now? What does she do now with regards to her health? Okay, let's have a look at the first card. Not sure what that is. Is it? I hope it's a nice card. King of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, well I see this as an optimistic card. That she must, and I'm shaking, aren't I? She must be optimistic about her future. Yes, she's going through a bad time. Yes, she's going through a painful time. But there is optimism. A strong card, this King of Wands. You'd want that. There's awareness of the situation that you're in at the moment. Probably total control in some way of the situation. But you're actually looking to move on, and you should look forward with optimism. That's what this card says. The second card. I hope it's a good card. What is it? Okay, it's the Ten of Wands. Maybe, Owl, you're overdoing it. You're pushing yourself too hard. Maybe you should slow down. Take a weight off. You're driving yourself into the ground here. Interesting two wands there. So, a strong message from Spirit. If you put these two together, for example, you're being optimistic, and because you're being optimistic, because you're being, positive and active and, trying to progress your life very, very quickly and consistently, and as you want to do, it's resulting in overwork. You're overdoing it a bit. So, bit of advice there from the cards. Now then, how about outcomes? How about the future? Well, we can't tell the future, can we? Because if you want someone to tell you future, you go to the fairground. But what does tarot say about the future for Althena? And let's have a little look at this. What have we got there? Well, it's a 9 of Wands, which really means whatever is going on in your health at the moment, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get past it. You already see the barrier there. You see the damage to the character figure. It's looking to get through the barrier, finding it very, very difficult. And the second card is the Hermit. Now this is quite a good card, really, the Hermit, because this again indicates what came up before, which is overwork. What I'm seeing here is that unless you calm down on your work, on the stuff that you're doing physically, that may be exacerbating your symptoms, you will struggle. Okay? The cards are screaming this out. There's two cards that would say, you're overworking. You're overdoing it. The Hermit is a strong one in that sense. And of course, the 10 of Wands is as well. So whatever situation, for the future, yes, it's going to be a struggle, particularly if you keep pushing yourself. Do not overdo it. Work within your health limits. You know that already. Okay, well that's probably as far as I can go with this reading. Can I thank Owl for her message and for her questions. Thanks everybody for watching, for your feedback, etc. And if you want a reading, if you're listening to this and you fancy a reading, just drop me a note through YouTube and I'll get round to it as soon as I can. Blessings to everybody, and we'll thank the Spirit. Goodbye for now.